Welcome to West Mill Yard, a fictional facility on my Penn Central themed layout that's rather loosely based on the Penn Central's river line along the Hudson River. West Mill's become a busy operational hub for me now that I've expanded it, and you'll see a lot of trains from the Penn Central, but also some from my freelanced Kingsport and Western railroad. The Kingsport and Western was originally just going to be represented by this S12 switcher, and the plan was that it would push a couple of cars in and out of a hidden storage track. But then things got kind of out of hand. But that's another story. A lot of the traffic at West Mill comes from these two hidden staging tracks. One represents a KP&W track to their Mayfield yard, and the other one is for a Catskill mountain run up to a community I call Bloomberg that the Penn Central serves. Well, let's start the action by watching a transfer run from Mayfield arrive at West Mill, backing cars into the yard, including some large auto parts cars that were loaded at Acme Auto Parts for Ford Motor Company. Next up is a Bloomberg turn coming back to West Mill. It has to wait as a pair of FP7s, a helper set, roll by quickly. Once they're out of the way, the Bloomberg turn will back cars into West Mill Yard. Now we'll follow some Kingsport and Western action as their train from Williams Yard to Binghamton, they call it the Weedy, blasts through West Mill. As soon as it clears, a pair of RSD-12s roll into the yard to pick up their train. later find the Kingsport turn doing pickups and setouts near Ulster Avenue, it needs to stop for a while and let a coal train pass by, powered by a GP38 FP7 consist. After having picked up several cars at Kingsport, the turn returns to West Mill Yard. An extra from Weehawken to Selkirk has dropped off several cars at Westmill. Watch Westmill's SW9, pick up those cars and bring them into the yard. Well, a little more action from my freelanced railroad. Kingsport and Western's RS3 number 566 brings in a short transfer run from Mayfield Yard to Westmill. On another day, a pair of Kingsport and Western locomotives pull a string of empty coal hoppers out of Westmill Yard. In our last scene of the day, a GP9 still in its Pennsylvania Railroad livery and a Penn Central GP7 work together to pull a short freight southbound out of West Mill through the tunnel. Well, thank you for watching.